it's Olivia. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be good versus bad rabbit cages. And I know I don't have a rabbit, but I just really wanted to make this video, so that's what I'm going to be doing. But before we start this video, I have a shout out, and that goes to Tiny Paw Life. Her channel will be on the screen, linked in the icon above, and in the description box below, so you can go check out her channel. She makes awesome videos. Her videos are so high quality and so awesome, and I love her channel so much. So make sure to go check out our channel, and let's get into the video. So this is the first cage, and I'm going to give you 3 seconds to tell me all the things that are wrong. 3, 2, 1. So one of the things you probably said is, yes, there is a water bottle in the corner. That is not good for rabbits. Rabbits should never have only access of water through a water bottle. They simply can't get enough water out of them, and it's really easy for them to get dehydrated. And did you know a rabbit could drink up to a 20-pound dog of water? That's a lot of water. The next thing is that cage is way too small. The bare minimum is 2 feet by 4 feet of floor space, but the more so recommended is a 4x4. So yes, this is too small, and I don't know if you can read, but at the bottom right there it says 5 best rabbit cages. No, that is not good at all. That is not the best rabbit cage, and that's not even good at all. The next thing I see is they are using pine wood bedding on the ground everywhere. So that is not good for a rabbit, pine and cedar. And it's unnecessary to have bedding everywhere because it's not a hamster, if that makes any sense. The next thing is the hay. You need to give your rabbit unlimited hay, and that is not nearly enough hay to give a rabbit. This cage looks like it would be more for a hamster or something way smaller, but a rabbit is way too big for this cage. So please don't buy this cage. It's like a pet store cage. Please don't buy it. It's probably going to be like $200, and it's going to be a waste of your money. This is another horrible cage. However, it does have a lot of hay, but that hay is really yellow, really not fresh. I'll insert a picture of what fresh green hay looks like. When you're feeding your rabbit hay, you want to make sure it looks like this, not like in the picture. Also, this cage is too small. It looks like it's probably like a 1.5 by 1 cage or something. It's not big at all. It's not big enough. There's no food, no water, no enrichment, no toys. So this is a really bad cage. This is clearly a bunch of cages, and this person is clearly a backyard breeder. I do not support backyard breeders. That's probably going to need a whole video on itself. But yes, they are backyard breeding, and basically these cages have no enrichment. They're wire bottom. I can't even see any hay. If there's very little. These rabbits are probably on an only pelleted diet, so no hay and no grains, just pellets, which is really bad. There's no food, no water, no enrichment, no hay. It's just really bad, and I feel really bad for these rabbits. This is the last bad cage I'm going to be talking about, and this is a hutch. A hutch is typically kept outside. I know Kayla's Corral has 2 hutches for her rabbits, but they are inside, and the rabbits also have like an X pen around so they can run. The hutch is just like a home base, so that I do support. But if you're leaving your rabbit in this outside, that is simply not good. Also, if you can see, this rabbit is also on a water bottle, and I think that looks like hay on the bottom, but again, that's not good hay. I'll insert another picture of good hay. So this is really not a good circumstance for your rabbit. I don't see any veggies. I don't see anything really. No enrichment, no toys, literally just hay and a water bottle. So now let's move on to the cages that will work for some people but won't for others. The first one is a rabbit condo. So it's basically a rabbit cage with multiple floors. I am not really a big fan of rabbit condos, simply because I think that rabbits really need that floor space. Levels aren't that important to them, same as with hamsters. So I'm not a big fan of rabbit condos, but I know other people are. And as long as you have at least one section in your rabbit condo that is 2 feet by 4 feet, but preferably 4 by 4 feet. Then your rabbit condo is a good size, but I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of them. The next one that will work for some people but won't for others is a dog kennel, an extra or extra large dog kennel. This cage is a bit small in my opinion. I don't think it's 2 feet by 4 feet, but if you're just putting your rabbit in there for like when you're sleeping and then they free roam during the day, I think that would be a really good idea. But I'm personally not the biggest fan of a kennel, but you know, it could work for some people, but it can't for others. Now, these are my favorite cages. So, this is a CNC cage. Obviously, this would be, it would, like the CNC grids would not be tall enough. I just couldn't find a picture with taller CNC grids, but all you have to do is just, like, make it 3 grids, 3 to 4 grids tall, and then your rabbit won't be able to jump over it, but obviously they're able to jump over 1 grid. But I really like CNC cages since you can like form different shapes and stuff, and I know Abby's Animals built a CNC cage for her rabbit Enzo. Another cage that I really like is a X-Pen. If you don't know what an X-Pen is, it's basically a dog exercise pen, but people like to use them for rabbits. So I really like these because they tend to be kind of cheap and you can get like really big ones. If you are, just make sure it's at least 3 feet. Some rabbits can jump over 3 feet, so you might want to get a 4-foot one, but anything below 3 feet your rabbit will be able to jump over. But I really like these because they're really just good for your rabbit, and they're really nice and big, and they are just awesome. And the last different type of rabbit living space I'm going to be talking about is free roam. So I know Ozzy the Bun has her rabbit Oswald in a free roaming situation, but basically if you don't know what free roam is, it's basically where a rabbit has access to your entire house, like a dog or a cat, or an entire room. I was not sure what I classify as free roam and what I don't classify free roam as. But for me, free roam means no cage. So, but it's kind of similar if you have the X-Pen the same size as a room and then you free roam your rabbit in a room. So people qualify it as different things, but yeah, a lot of people qualify if you're sharing a living space with your rabbit. So if your rabbit is free roam in your room, that is qualified as free roam, I would say. So yeah, that is it for this video, and can I just mention this rabbit is super duper cute. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to check out Tiny Paw Life's channel. Once again, it will be linked in the description below. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Bye.